Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Henry, and today I want to take you through two keys of success in your business and career in 2020 and beyond. So it's a Friday here, Friday afternoon, and I'm just taking stock of the week, and two things really stood out to me with regards to being successful in 2020 and beyond. So a brief background about myself. I've been in business for 4 years now, working actually in the fifth year of business, and there's some things I've actually learned. And I'm also the chief operating officer of our church, and basically I'm actually looking after 20 plus leaders. So I know a bit of leadership as well. So those are the things that's my career at the moment, business wise, and also with regards to administration and operations in a church setting. So basically the two keys that I've learned, or that I want to share with you guys for us how to be successful in 2020 and beyond. I mean, considering that so many things have happened, so many people have lost their jobs, businesses have slowed down, so forth, things are just happening. But I believe that if we change in the inside, and we change how we do things and perceive things, our outside also begins to change. So the first key for succeeding in 2020 and beyond is actually a mindset, a possibility mindset. I don't know what situation you're actually facing right now, but one thing that does not change, one thing that is constant, is that we become what we actually think about. So if you've got possibility mindset, nothing can be impossible for you. All things are possible, but first port of call is that you need to have a possibility mindset. That's the first thing that we have to do for us to be successful in 2020. So what that means is taking yourself out of your current situation. One person says that you cannot see the picture if you're inside of the frame. So sometimes what happens is that our problems, they seem as if they're insurmountable. They seem bigger than they actually are. So let's say you've been retrenched. Let's say your salary has been cut. Let's say that you've been temporarily laid off. If you're just in the picture and you just look at the circumstances, what's going to happen is that the problem is going to look bigger than it actually is. So guys, the good news I have for you today is that there are endless possibilities for us in 2020 and beyond. Man, since the advent of the internet, the internet is the big game changer. There are so many things that we can actually do on the internet. For example, there are so many opportunities, for example, on the internet, which are actually provided because of the internet these days. So there are endless possibilities. So if you have been laid off or business is now actually slow, this is actually a good time to actually look at new possibilities. I was telling one of my friends the other time that, in this time that he's actually looking for employment, after losing his job because of this pandemic and situation, that he can actually be looking at other things. For example, I've recently noticed that, there are people who are now in the, delivery business. So they've signed up with these online companies, and they're actually independent business partners or distributors, and they're actually delivering, parcels. And I've seen these guys, and I can actually tell that these are people who were actually working before. You can tell by the type of car that they're driving, or their age, or their stature in general, that these are guys who were actually doing something before, but because of the current situation or where things are, they have actually found new possibilities. So guys, one thing I need to tell you is that it's never too late to start something new. Don't stay in that rut that things have changed, things are now bad for me, or whatever it is. There's always something new that you can actually do. Man, guys, this is true. Have a possibility mindset. There are always new possibilities. Apply for a position you've never done before. Apply for things you've never done before. That is what success is going to be looking like in 2020. And the second key to success in 2020 and beyond is customer experience. You need to have customer experience. What is customer experience? First of all, customer experience is not customer service, right? So customer service is providing a solution for a client. So whatever you're supposed to do, whatever need a customer has, you provide that. That is what customer service is. But however, customer experience goes beyond that. Customer experience goes beyond your technical ability or capability to do a job, but it goes to the customer's experience. How do your customers feel when they are dealing with you? And if you are working in a work environment, how does the person who employed you, your manager or your boss, feel when they are dealing with you? That is what customer experience is. So guys, it doesn't matter how good you are at your job. It doesn't matter. What matters is how does the client actually feel when they are dealing with you. Because one thing that they've said is that people may forget what you said or what you did, but they will never forget the way you made them feel. That is what customer experience is all about. And once you get good at customer experience, it means that your reviews on platforms like Google, reviews, and I don't know which reviews you have, these Hello Peter reviews, are going to go high, and you create, and that becomes an asset. Those reviews become an asset because people will not forget you. People will refer other people to you. That is what customer experience is all about. And what is the key to customer experience? The key to customer experience is communication. Your clients don't just want to know that you're doing your job, or your boss doesn't want to know that you're just doing your job, but they want you to be able to communicate with them. Let them know where things actually are. Right? When people give you an opportunity to do a service for them, to provide a service or to do work for them, don't act now, or don't let them feel as if you are doing them a favor, by bringing your file to them, or your work, to them. They are now doing you. You are now doing them a favor because they have given you a job to do. Because your boss gave you an opportunity and the company you work for gave you an opportunity to work, does not mean that they are doing you a favor. Don't make them feel like that. But what you can do is be ahead of the game. Let people know, even if not much work has been done. But what we have seen is that people like feedback. People like to know where things are. People like to know, what you're doing for them. It doesn't matter, what is happening, but people want to know. That's just what customer experience is all about. And the more we get good at customer experience, the more we are actually going to thrive in 2020 and beyond. Many people, they know how to do a job. They know how to fix a broken storage system. They know how to do that. But what is the experience that that your customers actually have? So unfortunately, I've been into some situations where you give people a job to do. They no longer, contact you. They don't do things that they say they are going to do. That's not good customer experience. When you give someone, when someone gives you their money, for example, don't let them start chasing after you, to find out how far the job is. What we need to do and need to get good at is customer experience. This is where most entrepreneurs are failing, because your name is all you have. Your name is better. They say that a good name is better than riches. It doesn't matter how much riches you may accumulate for now, but if your name is not good, people will soon migrate somewhere else. So the most important thing for you to do is to keep a good reputation. Your reputation is the biggest asset that you can actually have in 2020 and beyond. It's your reputation. Your reputation does more than what you can do when you're marketing, when you're doing all these things. And by the way, you have spent so much time marketing, you've spent so much time doing sales, employed people for that, spent countless hours. Man, one thing is that you'll never walk in the streets and pick up a client. It's a privilege to actually serve someone else. You will never walk in the streets and pick up a client. Once you receive those clients, once you get those clients, treat them with respect, treat them with the proper customer experience. And what that does, as I was saying, is that it becomes an asset. Man, we get clients when we advertise on Google and things like that, but there's no better feeling when you get a client because someone else referred them to you because of the good work that you're doing. They say, no, We actually heard that you are the best. So in 2020 and beyond, people should say you are the best. That's what people should say. They should say you are the best and we want you to do the job. That's what success looks like in 2020 and beyond. Cheers, guys. Catch me on another video. Subscribe, like, comment this channel, and I've got much more in store for you. Cheers. Bye.